Gameshow Showdown is back, live at KIB 2025.
That's right! Same show, new name. And once again, we're raising money for special effect.
2 teams will face off to win bragging rights, photos of the Northern Lights, and most importantly, the Gameshow Showdown trophy.
Our intricate contestant selection process is carefully designed to whittle out people who eat pineapple on pizza, people who clap on planes, and Minecraft content creators. But it looks like a few slipped through the cracks. Meet Spooky Boba Orbs.
Hello, I am Orbits, aka Mr. Inside MC. I run the podcast Inside MC, and I'm also a barista in my spare time. I mentioned it, why not? My life motto is don't eat too much bread.
I'm Maith, I own an event studio and I do journalism, both within Minecraft, and my life motto is I need a nap.
Hi, my name is Cam, or the Camelot Warrior, and I do content both on YouTube and Twitch, but outside of that, I do funny little things in the YouTube space. And my life motto, that is the word. My life motto is you can never have too much boba.
My main role in the team is definitely getting carried. I feel like the other two are a lot better than I am at Minecraft, and I never play it. But I'm here for a good time, not a losing time, so regardless, I will lock in.
My main role in the team will likely be demonstrating to my teammates what not to do.
I think my main role in the team is going to be the parent. I end up being in this situation a lot, so I'm kind of just used to it and default to it.
My weakest games will be anything involving fine movements or controls, so usually PvP or parkour. My strongest games will be anything that doesn't involve that.
I'd say I'm really good at games that involve hitting targets, finding items, and stuff like that. And also parkour, depending on how complex. PvP can be very mixed. It really depends on the situation, but we'll just have to see what happens.
In other scenarios when I've played servers or whatever, I'm a lot better in regards to movement as opposed to PvP. I played that one game at Cubes last year, the one where you shoot the bows and stuff like that. I was quite good at that. So that plus movement. Where have you got? I can PvP as well if need be though.
In my spare time, I of course love playing video games because that's just fun. It's nature. I'm a gamer after all, gamers like gaming. But I also like cooking. I also like being able to write, and yeah, I also just like vegging around, and and also just taking care of my little animals. They are adorable, and I will love them. I will fight anyone that tries to harm them. So don't mess with them.
The number one thing I like to do in my spare time is scheming and planning overly ambitious projects, both inside Minecraft and out, and most of which will never see the light of day.
In my spare time, I don't really do too much. The podcast takes up a lot of it because I work a full-time job, as I kind of mentioned in the intro there. But I like editing, talking, and sitting in silence, which sounds really weird now that I say out loud.
If I was an animal, I would be a slug. Do you want to see my slug impression?
If I was an animal, see, I thought about this for a long time, and I actually used to have the answer wrote down, but then I forgot what animal I would have chose, because an interview question, right? So now I'll go with cow, because my partner's favorite animal is a cow, so I it only makes sense. Hopefully this aged well.
If I was an animal, that is a question. I guess a sugar glider, because they're just little fun guys that could just jump off of anything and just glide anywhere and have no cares in the world. I wish to be that.
This is also one I thought of, the emoji that'd be. There's so many. There's the eyes emoji, there's the raised eyebrow emoji, there's plenty. But I feel based on history of the last 3 years, it would probably have to be the mic emoji, which is not a person, but it makes sense because I talk a lot and I do podcasts, which is mic, and I use it so much, so.
If I was an emoji, I would be the poo emoji, because it may be but it always has a silly grin on its face.
I think the emoji that I would associate with myself is pretty obvious. It would be like a boba tea emote because I have like, some people might say a crippling addiction to boba. But I digress.
The thing I'm most looking forward to on the show is eating cake. I was told there would be cake. That there is cake, right?
Okay, I'm about to give you guys a big ego boost. I love RASA Studios, like genuinely. I'm not even being like jokingly when I say that. Ever since Q23, I've wanted to play in a RASA Studios game show. So anything, just taking part, just being here. Honestly, I'm so excited for it. I genuinely can't wait.
I am looking forward to being able to test myself against the opponents because a couple of them we go way back.
People watching should support our team because if you don't, you never know where I'm gonna show up. I might be under your bed.
At the end of the day, they're not Spooky Boba Orbs or Boba Orbs or however you pronounce it. I don't know. I tried Boba once and I didn't like it. But apart from that, I like this team. So that's why. You just have to trust my gut instinct.
People should watch and support our team because we are going to put all our brains together and do what most people might think is the impossible, but it will be possible because we are amazing and awesome and cool and yes.
My message for the other team, commiserations in advance. I'm sure you tried your best.
I don't know, sorry. I tried thinking of one, but I couldn't think of anything. So I just went with and I was like, that's not good enough. So then I just decided. My message to the other team is nothing. There's no message. You guys are our enemies. Yeah.
I have a small little message for the team. Rex, Marshy, we may be on opposite sides this once, but I will take this as my chance since I know all of your secrets. I will find a way to defeat you this time. Especially Rex. Marshy, it's not hard to be Marshy, so I'm not as worried about Marshy. Just more so Rex. It's fine. Yeah.
We are
Spooky
Spooky
Boba
Boba
Orbs!
Orbs!